Race 30 results sponsored by the Bell and Jolla to win for number 10, Tim Gregg. Second number 76, Chris Still, and third number 74, Ian Bedingfield. 110 6 182 301. 10 76 74 110 6 182 301. 1 minute 20.65. 1 minute 20.65. Race 31 sponsored by Sweet Treat Power. Daniel Walk is number 5. Away they go. And it's Ricky Sanford again making a good start. Martyn has got away second. Third is in fourth place. Going down the banking once again, and it's Ricky Sanford taking a wide line. Adams has gone through into second place. Hodgson has now got back to third, with Hollins being 4, Timeswell in 5, Cornelius in 6, Broughton in 7. That's the 7 of them, as Ricky Sanford looking to make it 2 in the heats of the solo there on that top corner on lap number 2, but Adams holding that second place position. Hodgson trying to close the gap in third. Good race for second and third. Allen second. Hodgson is in third. Hollins being 4. Tideswell in 5. Cornelius 6. Broughton 7. That's still the 7. And we see Ricky Sanford the length of straight clear. The 3 of the third leg of the 350 solos. That's back to my end then for Ricky Sanford. Clear then. But Adams holding that second place position. Hodgson has got the third. Hollins been now coming under pressure. He's in 4. Tideswell in 5, Cornelius 6, Broughton 7. Right to leader Ricky Sanford halfway down that back straight for the following time in race number 31, third leg of the 350 solos. Ricky Sanford gets through one in ride. Martyn Adams comes across the line in second. Jody Hodgson is in third. David Hollinsby in fourth. Steve Tideswell in 5. Broughton up to 6, Cornelius in 7th place. Race 31 then, sponsored by Sweet Treat to win for number 04, Ricky Sanford. Second number 12, Martyn Adams, and third number 53, Jody Hodgson. 15, 4, 5 and 48. 1 minute 18.19, so 04, 12, 53, 15, 4, 5, 48. Amendment to race 30, 10, 76. 74 110 6 3 182 301. That's the amendment to race 30. Race 32, 500 sidecar, sponsored by Team Palmer Racing. Situation here now that number 9, Mitch Godden, comes in place of number 77. This race will have number 9, Mitch Godden, in action. Obviously because him and Will Penfold are sharing the same machinery. And they're both due in race 33, so Godden comes into race number 32. Start, but looks like Barker's got away, but Godden suddenly finds him fair and drives away. Somebody goes in through on the inside of Godden there, takes Godden really wide, coming up that top corner. It's Barker who's taking Godden wide in the loose stuff, left the big gap, and it's James Wright that's gone through on the inside. Natasha Barker really taking Miss Godden wider and wider and wider by the time they saw themselves out and allowed James Wright Barker now back to 4th place. They come to complete lap, that particular lap, then Hartley leads, takes Godden even wider. Godden almost up there in the loose stuff. It's Keegan has gone to the 3rd. Natasha Barker is in 4th place. Neema's in 5. It's all happening in this particular of the 5. Again, Toby coming in the outside line, trying to cut it back for the inside run, as Hartley has the advantage, and Godden holding 2nd place. Godden comes alongside him, going into the back, up the bank and on the pitch corner for the follow time as Godden is at the front. Superb ride there, Mitch Godden coming down the bank from 3rd and 4th time. Hartley has got that 2nd place. That's Clapton on for third and fourth as Mitch Godden gets the winning ride. Second place goes to James Hartley. Kriegel gets the third. Bartlett is in fourth. Moon in fifth place. It all happened there in that leg of the 500 sidecars. Race 32 then, a win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second number 5, Mitch Godden and Paul Smith, of course. Second number 5, James Hartley, Shane Minahan. And third number 45, Klaus Kriegel and Emil Bruns. Then 65 and number 11. So 9, 29, 5, 45, 65 and 11. 1 minute 16.30. So 9, 5, 45, 65 and 11. Race 33 sponsored by Clean My Ride. Number 77 Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett come in to replace Mitch Godden. And delete number 73. Particular heat then, and it's Tony Dart again. He made a good shot. Sean Hughes and Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett go through on the inside, cracking right, but that Bennett came through from fourth to first place, so they completed lap number 1 then. And Tony Dart has got the second. Will Penfold is in third. Problems for Charlie Powell again after making a cracking start by Charlie Powell. He's flying out the gate but keeps pulling into the second. Sean Hughes in the front then, but Tony Dart holding that second place position. Will Penfold chasing hard in third place as Hughes and Bennett totally control the front then. Dart holds that second place. Will Penfold making a move round the outside, winds on the power trying to get round the edge of Tony Dart. He's alongside Dart now, climbing the bank. Dart comes again back up the inside of the coming down that back straight once again then. There's Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett clear the front. Penfold's taking the wide line. Tony Dart again taking a much tighter line. And Penfold is leading him by a bike's length to hold on to that second place position. Oh, Hughes and Bennett have thrown it over. Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett have just completely thrown it over going there. What happened there? We're carrying on. We do have a red flag out. We do have a red flag out. Good to see that everybody looks to be okay. That was a real nasty moment there because whether they got a chain stuck there, I don't know, but it all came to a stop. It all dug in and the one rider was thrown completely off there, but good to see they're both walking back, looked to be okay. That was a real hair-raising moment there. So the result of that is declared after 3 laps. A win for number 22, Will Penfold and Sam Heath. Second number 47, Tony Dart and Wayne Powell. Obviously no time for race 33. So coming to line settling then for the seat of the left-handers. Looks like we've only got 4, we are due 5 out for this particular race. Away we go, Alex Bowman is left on the line there, but finally gets it going again as Penfold gets away, and so does Rob Heath. Penfold has gone through him, Tommy Penfold gone through into that second place position. It's Rob Heath who has the advantage in coming by the complete lap. Number 1, he's gone really wide. Tommy Penfold trying to get through on the inside, but Heath leads him, and Penfold in second. Bowman is in third. That's the top 3 going to that back straight once again. Heath leads him, and Penfold holding second place. Bowman is in third. Fourth place. The top 4 as they come to the banking once again. Still Rob Heath with a bike advantage then as he comes by to complete that one. Heath leads then, and Penfold holding second. Bowman is in third. Fish is in fourth place as they make their way down the back straight once again. Heath slowly but surely is pulling away from Tommy Penfold. That race for first and second place is Bowman taking closer on in third. They're clear then. Fish has got the fourth place position. Completing that one and going on the last lap then. Heath is a clear leader from Tommy Penfold in second. Bowman again trying to get thrown into Penfold, gets inside Penfold to move through in his second place. Good ride by Alex Bowman. He's come through from fourth through second place. They go on to get to Rob Heath, who comes on the bank from third and fourth time looking for second heat win of the afternoon. Then wins race number 34. Alex Bowman has a good ride to get through into second. Tommy Penfold is in third. Dale Fish is in fourth place. Race 34 result, win for number 18, Rob Heath, Carl Fish. Second, number 7, Alex Bowman, Mark Hopkins. And third, number 96, Tommy Penfold, William Naden. Fourth, 174. 18, 7, 96, 174. 1 minute 22.08. 122.08. Race 35, delete number 5. Revving up then to see the left-handers. Oh, problem there, we're revving up now. Looks like we have a problem on the line. Sort themselves back out again. Again, there's a bit of a problem. A bit anxious for this race 35. Still a problem. Takes short this time, we've got one crew left on the line, so a bit of a ragged stall all round then as they go to the back straight of the first one. Morris has got away then. Second place up on Penfold, Nathan and Morris on the second place. North have gone through into third. Sullivan is in 5, and it's the other Penfold back in 5th place then as it's number 25. Tony Penfold leads him from Morris holding second. North has got the third. Sullivan is in 4th. Billy Penfold completely left the line. He's back in 5th place as Tony Penfold clear going down that back straight. Sullivan in 2nd place. Sullivan gets up and getting closer in 4th place. Still Billy Penfold back in 5th as they come to complete that one then. It's Tony Penfold leads, but Morris holding second. North is in 3rd, Sullivan in 4th. The other Penfold is in 5. Going to that back straight once again. Tony Penfold increases lead on the time. Morris holds that 2nd place and North is ready to take into third place as he lost that flag being there ready then for Tony Penfold looking to pick up his second race win of the afternoon. Morris has got that second place. Sullivan pushing hard in third. North drops back to fourth with Billy Penfold in position number 5. The action for second, third and fourth. They're all bunching up for those positions as Tony Penfold will clear the front. Morris still holds that second place. Sullivan in third. Morris is in third place. Down the bank and they come forward. The follow time as Tony Penfold gets the winning ride. Morris is going to hang on to second. Sullivan gets the third. Wide riding North is in fourth. Billy Penfold in fifth place. Race 35 then, a win for number 25, Tony and Joe Penfold. Second, number 16, John Morris and Dan Woodbridge. And third, number 67, Jay Sullivan, Stephen Bickley. Fourth, number 193. 1 minute 24.04. 1 minute 24.04. Anyway, on the line then for race number 36 and into the 500 solos. Away we go, Martyn, Sturgeon, you get to his usual file, looks like James Wright, the road has gone with it. We get the corner first, the line on the inside line, Sturgeon goes wide, Wright takes him, much tighter line, who's going to break clear, it's Wright on the inside, the Sturgeon's got the speed round the outside, Sturgeon's wide on the entry to that pit corner, Wright has gone through on the inside and Wright leads it then, Sturgeon comes back round the outside, James Wright has come to a stop, and at the moment they're coming out of that pit corner, and he's come to a stop, so he's gone from first to last place, and Martyn Sturgeon is then trailing his way out of that corner, leads completely in lap number 2, racing under yellow flags at the moment. In second place we have the number 17 with Peters in third place, 25 is in fourth, Elliott is in 5, so not too many left in this particular heat of the 500 solos then. It's Martyn Sturgeon a long way clear at the front then. Martyn Sturgeon leads it. Looks like Carl Howard has got that, in fact it's number 17, James Laker has got that second place, Peters is in third, then we've got Howard in fourth, Elliott is in 5, they're just climbing the bank and on the pits corner, Martyn Sturgeon comes out of the corner, the top corner for the first time, and picks up the winning ride in a rather dramatic race number 13 with good cost. James Wright dearly, 17 comes across the line in second, Peters is in third, Howard is in fourth, Elliott in fifth place. Race 36 won by number 15, Martyn Sturgeon. Second, number 17, James Laker. And third, number 45, James Peters. 25 and 38. 15, 17. 45, 25, 38. 1 minute 16.54. 1 minute 16.54. Race 37, sponsored by Clean My Ride, Delete 161. Race 37, which is the last qualifying heat for the 500 solos. Away we go, looks like Charlie Powell has made a good start. Aaron Butcher's got away down to second place. Getting away from Philby has gone through into third. So Charlie Powell taking a wide line, Aaron Butcher taking a much tighter line, but it's Powell leads them, but Butcher holding second place. Thirlby is in third, 99 is in fourth place, that's Aaron Schubert is in fourth place, as Powell leads them. by Butcher holding that second place position. They'll be in fourth, Schubert is in. They'll be in third, Schubert in fourth. Powell looks behind him, Butcher's closed the gap slightly in second place. They climb the bank and on that pitch corner once again. So Powell leads them, with Butcher in second, Thurlby in third, Schubert is in fourth, Wells is in five. There, pretty well spread out now in this last qualifying 4,500 solos. Last lap flag being made ready then for Charlie Powell. Well clear there for Aaron Butcher holding second place position. Thurlby still in third, Schubert in four, Wells in five. And they're pretty well spread all over the track now in this 37th race. The final qualifying 4,500 solos down the bank comes your race leader. That leader is Charlie Powell, takes the checkered flag. Second place goes to Aaron Butcher. Third is going to be Will Thurlby. Fourth, Aaron Schubert. And fifth place, James Wells. Race 37, sponsored by Clean My Ride, a win for number 92, Charlie Powell. Second, number 20, Aaron Butcher. And third, number 47, Will Thurlby. 99 and 85. 92, 20, 47, 99, 85, 1 minute 14.40. 1 minute 14.40. Race 38, the final qualifying heat for the 250, sponsored by the Bell and Jorrocks. This time Jake Mulford is out, of course. We are running a round robin for the 250s. That's why he's not in the last heat. Revving up and away then with his final heat for the 250 solos. Crystal has made a good start there with Jake Mulford. Russell Little with them, they're going to be three abreast, coming on the bank in the first place. Mulford's broken clear though, takes a wide line lead, can put in lap number one then. But Littler's got the second, Still is in third, Curl is in four, Mackie in five, Bedingfield is in six, Bedingfield in seven. That's the top seven as they go to the back straight once again, and Jake Mulford really stolen the march. The front is first to the straight lead already. And the chase was back led by Russell Little in second, Crystal has got the third. Can put in that lap then, Mulford the clear leader for Little in second, Still has got the third, Mackie is in four, Curl is in five, Bedingfield in six, Bedingfield in seven, Gearing in eight. That's still the top eight. They're making their way to the back straight once again. This time Mulford has got it by the late straight with the last lap flag being made ready then for Jake Mulford, the impressive youngster in his first season of adult racing. Then Little has got that second place position, Still has got the third, Mackie gets closer in four, Curl is in five. That's still the top five as Jake Mulford coasting going down that back straight. They're bunching up in behind him for the minor places. Little has got that second place. Still is now coming in the front. Mackie moved from the third places. Mulford makes it 33 and hits the 250s. Little gets the second place. Mackie's moved up into third. Still is in four. Curl in five. Bedingfield 6, Gearing 7, Bedingfield in 8th place. Race 38, sponsored by the Bell and Jorrocks, who win for number 72, Jake Mulford. Second, number 91, Russell Little, and third, number 61, Chris Mackie. 76, 110, 74, 23, 73, 301. So 72, 91, 61, 76, 110, 74, 23, 73, 301. 1 minute 17.23. 1 minute 17.23. Final three heats then for the right hand side cars. So they come on the line then, it's a real hard heat again. Mark Cossell, Paul Whiteman, John Hiscott, Rob Wilson, Clint Blondell. So somebody's going to miss out in this one. It's a real hard heat, race number 39. we go then with the big heat for the big chairs. Then who's going to make the start? Mark Hosser just got the drop of the start. Paul Whiteman doing the chase. Johnny Scott is in third. Clint Blondell again made a bad start. He's 6 of 6. At the moment gets round next stage. From next stage comes to the completely turning around in the circle, got tangled up with Mick Stakes and Johnny Scott there, but at the front is Mark Cosser leads there, being chased by Paul Whiteman in second place. Mick Stakes has got the third. Johnny Scott is struggling in fourth. Let's hope it's not the way Johnny Scott's going to finish his racing career. Cosser leads coming down the bank in for the second time. They're being chased by Whiteman, who's got that second place. Mick Stakes has got the third. Bundell is in 4, John Hiscock is in 5, so no one. They're being chased by Whitelam, who's got that second place position. Cosser on beat the moment. Mick Stakes has got the third, Bundell is in 4, Hiscock is in 5. Dramatic heat then, 38 then. Cosser gets the winning ride. Cosser wins it. Second place it goes to Paul Whiteman. Clint Blondell is in 4th. That'll give John Hiscock 5th place. Will that be John's last competitive race? If he doesn't, will it be enough points to make it through to the big sidecar final? Race 39 there, won by number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Bly. They remain unbeaten in the heats of the big chairs. Second, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. And third, number 18, Mick Stace and Ryan Knowles. 10 and 184. 37, 92, 18, 10, 184. 1 minute 19.39. 1 minute 19.39. John Hiscock, I think John knows he's not made the final, so this is John's lap of honour. I think it's 5th place. So show appreciation of John there and Terry Madley. They've entertained us for over 50 years, so please show your appreciation there, John Hiscock and Terry Madley. I think Terry's going to continue, but John is calling us a day after today. I think he knows that his 5th place there means he won't get into the big A final. We were hoping for his lap of honour after the A final, so please show your appreciation for one of the big servants of 1000cc sidecar action, John Hiscock, with his pastor at the moment. Terry Madley, been a great performer in this class for many, many years and has given a lot of people an awful lot of entertainment. It's sad to see John going out, and it was sad that he had such a disappointing last race there. So please show your appreciation on that pits corner as John comes round on that lap of honour. 37, 92, 18, 10, 184, 1 minute 19.39. Race 40, sponsored by Bandit Racewear. Delete Joe Sturtledge, away we go then. George Penfold making a good start, but Tom Cosser's got through on the inside, and Cosser leads in from Penfold holding second place position. That's the lead into coming up the back straight, third and first. To get away through the two crews in this race number 40 then. It's Cosser's had a good afternoon, beaten only by Brother Mark. It's Penfold holding that second place position. 710 has now gone through, but Billy Brockwell has gone through in the third place. Dan Merrick is in. Back straight and into that pitch corner on. It's Cosser leader then from Penfold holding second place position. Completing that one then, Tom Cosser leads from George Penfold holding second. Brockwell losing every inch of track in third. Merrick is still in fourth place. Third time, lost that place in the Tom Cosser. Early by Brother Mark leads him on the last lap then from George Penfold holding second place. Brockwell losing every inch of track in third. Merrick is in fourth place. An ultimate heat of the 1000cc sidecars into the pitch corner. Time goes Tom Cosser. Therefore, Tom Cosser. Second place is going to be George Penfold. It isn't, we've lost George Penfold on that last lap. It's Brockwell through to second and Berwick into third. So whether George Penfold can get it home to get fourth place points, that could be the difference in getting in the final or not. So disaster there for George Penfold on that last lap. 40, sponsored by Bandit Racewear. Rattling away with race number 41. We've just got the 3 crews coming out then. And it's Sales the lead then. Lee Amos has gone through into second place. 31, Carla Wilkes is in third. So we've lost quite a few outfits during the course. Sales the lead, going up that back straight once again. Lee Amos having a real good go in second place position. Sales holding the line. Lee Amos trying to get through on the inside. As Sales leads then from Lee Amos holding second place position. Wilkes is in third. So no Will Penfold come out this time. It's Sales still clear at the front then for Lee Amos holding that second place position. Wilkes is in third. In putting that lap, the order the same, the gap the same, they're pretty well spread out in race number 41, the last qualifying heat for the big chairs. Lee Amos holding second place position. Wilkes is in third. Last lap flag out then for Anthony Sells, looking to pick up his second win of the afternoon. Looks behind him as Ian Lee Amos doing the chasing there in that second place position. Halford down the back straight. Taking the last lap flag now, coming out of the pits corner for the final time. It's Anthony Sells gets his second win of the afternoon. Second place goes to Ian Lee Amos. Third place will be Kyla Wills. Right, we go back to race 40. Race 40. Sponsored by Bandit Racewear. It's a win for number 29, Tom Cossa, Wayne Rickards. Second, number 19, Andrew and Michelle Minard. And third, number 68, Dan Berwick, Josh Russell. 1 minute 19.81. So that was 29, 19, 68. Winning time, 1 minute 19.81. Race 41, sponsored by Bandit Racewear, a win for 778, Anthony Sales and Lewis Davis. Second, number 183, Ian Lee Amos and Kieran Ivey. And third, number 31, Kyla Wilkes and Wayne Powell. Winning time, 1 minute 23 exactly. So 778, 183, 31, 1 minute 23 exactly. Right, Sweet Treats, delete number 26, Daniel Broad will be number 5 as he has been throughout the programme. So revving up, takes the win, we're looking for Ricky Sanford to make the start as he has done most of the afternoons. Ricky Sanford leads him down the back is on through the second. Jody Hodgson is in third. Hollinsby is in fourth. That's the top 4 as they come by us for the first time. Then it's Sanford who leads in. Adams on in second. Tideswell's gone through the third, relegating Hodgson to fourth. Hollinsby is in 5. Broughton is in 6. That's the top 6 going to the back straight. Once again, Ricky Sanford getting away with the place for the second and third place. Adams just hanging on to that second place, which is being challenged by Jody Hodgson and Steve Tideswell. As Sanford still leads them, but Adams in second. Hodson's back up the third. Tideswell drops back to 4. Hollinsby is in 5. Broughton in 6. Cornelius in 7. That's a 7. As Ricky Sanford getting away the front, still a good race going on the second and third. And still Martyn Evans holds on to that second place. Jody Hodgson trying to find a way through on the inside, coming down the bank for the third time. Lost that flag out then. Sanford leads for Adams in second. Hodgson is in third. They're pulling away from Tideswell in 4. Hollinsby in 5. Cornelius in 6. Broughton in 7. That's a 7. As you see Ricky Sanford down the back straight. Forward in full of time. He's in with every heat to the 350s. Adams has been to that second place position. So it's a very good afternoon for Ricky Sanford. 4 rides, 4 winning rides. Martyn Evans gets a second. Jody Hodgson is in third. Steve Tideswell using every inch of track in 4. Hollinsby is in 5. Cornelius in 6. Broughton in 7th place. Race 42, sponsored by Sweet Treats, who in throw 04. Ricky Sanford is 4th of the afternoon. Second, number 12, Martyn Adams, and third number 53, Jody Hodson. Show your applause, Ricky Sanford coming round on a lap of honour, unbeaten in the 350 solos this afternoon. So to continue with the result, fourth is number 4, fifth is 15, sixth is 48, and seventh is number 5. So 04, 12, 53, 4, 15, 48 and 5, 1 minute 16.30, 1 minute 16.30. Race 43, 250 solo final, sponsored by Clean My Ride, 72, 10, 61, 110, 74, 91, 76, 73, 6 and number 3. The reserve is number 23, if any of these don't go. On the line there for the 250 solo final, away they go. Somebody two rollers bumped me, one in front of their face. Tim Gregg's got away and Jake Mulford gets through on the inside. Tim Gregg holds that third place. Looks like Chris still trying to get round the edge of Jake Mulford, who goes really wide. He's in the loose stuff, but still holds the advantage. Tim Gregg trying to get through on the inside. Russell Little comes to nowhere to go through into second place. A Little leads Ember Gregg in second. Mulford sweeps right round the outside of that pit corner, has a lead, but Gregg comes back again to retake the hill. So Mulford drops back to third place and joins him again round the outside of that top banking, coming in that bank, and he's wide again, and he's got the speed this time to get round Gregg. As Mulford leads Ember Gregg in second, Little is in third, Still is in fourth, Curl is in 5, that's the top 5, but Jake Mulford slowly but surely is getting away the front then. Still Gregg holding that second place position. Little's got in third place, Still is in third, coming from the start, but I've got this time then Jake Mulford unbeaten leads, he's going to win the final as well. Gregg has got the second, Little is in third, Still is in fourth, Curl is in 5, Mackie in 6, Bedingfield in 7, Bassett in 8, Cook and the other Bedingfield scrapping 8 for 9th and 10th places. Every single Jake Mulford coming down the bank in third and final time to the winner 250 title this afternoon. Superb effort by Jake Mulford, he wins it. Tim Gregg is second, Russell Little is third, Chris still in 4, Danny Curl in 5, Mackie is in 6, Bedingfield 7, Bassett 8, Cook 9, the other Bedingfield in 10th place. So show appreciation on the lap of honour there. The leading two have already gone past. We're just checking the results there for that 250 final. Russell Little comes across the line there. Jake Mulford and Tim Gregg have already gone past. Then we've got Chris Still, Danny Curl, Chris Mackie, Lee Bassett. Good to see some of the youngsters in the result for the 250s. The two Bedingfields come by, and Gary Cook. So result of race number 43, sponsored by Clean My Ride. The win for number 72, Jake Mulford. Second number 10, Tim Gregg. And third number 91, Russell Little. 76, 110, 61, 74, 3, 6, 73. So for the top again, 72, 10. 91, 76, 110, 61, 74, 3, 6, 73, 1 minute 15.62, 1 minute 15.62, race 44, upright solo final, sponsored by Sweet Treats, 16, 14, 726, 68, 174, 17, 20 and 28. Away we go. Bob Dom has made a a good start, and he's going down the back straight, 41st then. Rodney McDonald, that's the top three. Chris Mackin moves into fourth place. They come to that banking for the first time. They're all taking a very wide line as Dolman leads them from McDonald in second. Kernock is in third. Mackin trying to get through on the inside. Peter Baker's in the act as well as they go to the back straight once again. Dolman is still in the march at the front, being chased by McDonald holding up second place. Kernock on the place for Mackin. And racing off the third and fourth, and Mackin gets inside Kernock as they come to complete lap number two then. Dolman's still the leader from McDonald holding second. Mackin's in third. Tim Kernock completely messed up that corner, dropped back to fifth place as the leaders Dolman going down the back straight on lap number three, being chased by McDonald in second. They're going away from Mackin in third. Kernock's back up to third. Patron is in five, that's still the top five as he last up track comes out. Dolman using every inch of track at the moment, he still leads. McDonald has closed the gap in second. Kernock's under pressure again from Mackin. A good race for third and fourth place. This Dolman leads him down the back straight. Third and fourth time then. McDonald holds that second. Kernock is in third. Mackin in third. He's fourth, getting away from the name of the pack. And he's checking back from Dolman again. Right out in the loose, but just gets Ewan in right. McDonald second. Kernock third. Mackin in four. Pilcher in five. Baker in six. Pankhurst in seven. Mount in eighth place. Appreciation then for the riders on that coming round. The top three were all level on points going into that final. It's been so competitive between those three all the afternoon. They went into the final all on equal points. So good final there, won by Bob Dolman. Chased home there by Rodney McDonald and Chris Mackin, but in the thick of the action all the afternoon. So was Tim Kernock, Robin Pilcher, Peter Baker, Mr. Pankhurst and Tim Mount, the other riders in that final. Your result is as follows. A win for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second, number 14, Rodney McDonald. And third, 726, Tim Kernock. 68, 174, 20, 28 and 17. 16, 14, 726, 68, 174, 20, 28, 17, 1 minute 14.44, 1 minute 14.44, the race sponsored by Sweet Treats. 500 sidecars are next then, sponsored by Team Palmer Racing, 22, 5, 47, 9, 77 and 45. So coming into line then for the 500 sidecar final. Interesting, Will Penfold, his first outing on the 500, was the highest point scorer going into the final. James Wright again had another exceptional afternoon. Good to see Tony Dart back in the action as well. Cracking 500 sidecar final this should prove to be. At the start, that could be crucial. Who's got away? Who's got away in second place? Hughes has got away in third. They're going to be third abreast coming down the bank in for the first time. It's James Hartley who leads Hughes on the control on the inside. Will Penfold's gone through in the third, but Mitch Gordon surprisingly back in fourth place. Going in the back straight once again. Hartley still has the advantage, being chased by Hughes in second. They're going to be two abreast for third place, coming down that bank in third in second time. This Hartley still has the advantage with Hughes on in second. Penfold is in third. Godden can't catch him at the moment. He's back in 4th place with Dart in 5. Down the back straight they go once again. It's still Hartley with the advantage. Hughes fighting through. On the go round the outside. Down the bank, and then for the third time then it's Hartley who leads him, but Hughes holding 2nd place. Penfold is in 3rd. Godden is in 4th place. Up the bank and they go. It's a race for 1st and 2nd. It's a race for 3rd and 4th. Godden making a big move, goes through in the 3rd. He's lost his 3rd place. Penfold trying to get back inside. Hartley, Godden goes on the outside. The 4 of us for 1st place coming down that bank for the follow time. Who's going to get the win? Hartley wins it. Hughes 2nd. Penfold 3rd. Godden in 4th place. Dart in 5, Kriegel is in 6. What a brilliant last lap it was. There were 4 abreast coming down that bank in for the follow time. And once again, young James Hartley has proved his worth on the 500 sidecar. Started halfway through this season, has picked up a lot of good results, but this is the biggest victory he's picked up so far. Tremendous 500 sidecar final there. Show your appreciation. What a debut for Will Penfold as well. He's on good machinery. He's one of Godden's bikes, but the first time out on the 500 sidecar. That was a brilliant 500 sidecar race, so show your appreciation for all the crews in a super 500 sidecar final. Will Penfold and Sam Heath lead them round on their lap of honour. Tremendous performance in his debut on that machine. Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett, good to see they're okay. That was a nasty spill in the last qualifying heat. Good to see they're okay. So they come round, then we've got Mitch Godden and Paul Smith. Don't seem too much in this country at the moment. He comes round on the lap of honour. James Hartley and Shane Minahan, they've done it again. Cracking performance to win that 500 sidecar final. And Tony Dart and his passenger as well. 500 sidecar result, the race sponsored by Team Palmer Racing, a win for number 5. James Hartley and Shane Minahan. 2nd, number 77, Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett. And 3rd, number 22, Will Penfold and Sam Heath. 9 and 47. 1 minute 13.52. 1 minute 13.52. 5:77, 22, 9 and 47. 1 minute 13.52. Race 46, left-hand sidecar final. So they start to assemble then for race 46, which is the left-hand sidecar final. So taking a while to settle in for this left-hand sidecar final. See one of the passengers just getting back on the bike. There was obviously a problem with the machine there in the middle of the grid. Let's begin to pick up, away they go. Looks like Sam Mead trying to work his way through on the inside. Sam Mead has gone through on the inside. He's not the leaders in 2nd place. They come to the banking for the first time. They took at that top. Could be Tommy Penfold, but as the advantage has gone really right. And Heath trying to get through on the inside. It's Penfold who leads it. Heath has got the 2nd. Bowman is in 3rd. Morris in 4th. Penfold is in 5. Sullivan in 6. Going up the back straight once again. It's still Penfold who has the advantage. Heath to get a bite behind. Got halfway down that back straight. Lap number 2 then. Penfold leads the Bowman has got the 3rd. He's coming under pressure now for that 3rd place position. Penfold's gone wide again. Heath trying to get through on the inside, but still Tom Penfold will lead. Heath now makes his move round the outside of that pit corner. Bowman still hanging on to 3rd. Heath went really wide, dropped back to 3rd, got back to 2nd, but that's allowed Penfold to get away at the front. That was not the move to make for going into that pit corner. And it's still Penfold who leads it. Heath holding 2nd place. Bowman is in 3rd place. Other Penfold is in 4. Morris is in 5. Sullivan in 6. On the last lap they go then. He's trying to get round the outside of that pits corner. Penfold holding the line. Heaton's got to go right round the outside now. Bowman's coming under pressure for that third place position, but Penfold clear going down the back straight. Bowman is consolidating that third place position. Coming out of that final corner, Penfold's gone wide. Heat the race for line. Penfold's in the loose, but Penfold wins it. Heat gets second, Bowman in third, Penfold in 4, Morris in 5, Sullivan in 6th place. Cracking 1000cc left-hand sidecar final. Show your appreciation as they go round on the lap of honour. Cracking left-hand final. Great race at the front. A good race going on for 3rd and 4th places as well. So show your appreciation to all the crews as they come round on this side of the track. So show your appreciation, they come round up of honour, Rob Heath, Tommy Penfold, Alex Bowman, Tony Penfold, Mr Sullivan and Mr Morris, the 6 crews in action there in that left-hand sidecar final, cracking final it was, on to, coming to play after the last corner. The result of that race then is a win for number 96, Tom Penfold and William Naden. Second, number 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish, and third, number 7, Alex Bowman and Mark Hopkins. 25, 16 and 67, so 96, 18, 7, 25, 16, 67, 1 minute 22.36, 1 minute 22.36, 500 solo final, 86.20. On the line over the 500 solo, full expecting Paul ready to make the start this morning. Sturgeon's got the drop. Paul Hurry's older watching through from third place. Gets on the inside of Paul, has gone from third to first. Cleverly inside both those riders. Hurry leads them, then Sturgeon in second. Butcher trying to get back inside Sturgeon. They go down the back straight once again. It's Hurry who leads them, but Powell holding that second place. Butcher was in third place. Coming down that back second time as Paul Hurry starting to pull away in the front again. Charlie Powell has gone really wide. Martyn Sturgeon's gone equally as wide then. As Hurry leads them, from Powell in second, Sturgeon in third, Butcher is in 4, Mills in 5, Peters in 6, that's the top 6, but watch Paul Hurry, there you go, comes down the bank in third, someone beating them, Heats is well clear in the solo final as well, but that's not bad as then Paul Hurry racing away with the solo final from Powell, holding second, Sturgeon has got the third, Butcher is in 4, Mills is in 5, Paul in 6, Peters in 7, that's the top 7s. We see Paul Hurry coming down the bank in third and full of time on beaten afternoon for Paul Hurry. He takes care of the solo 500 final. Second place goes to Charlie Powell. Third is Martyn Sturgeon. 4th Aaron Butcher. 5 Stuart Mears. 6 Will Thirlby. 17 is 7th, and Peters has got problems on the last lap of the 500 solo final. Show your appreciation. Paul Hurry coming down that back straight on a wheelie there after an unbeaten afternoon here this afternoon. We don't know any more races we shall see Paul because he is threatening, of course, retirement, so this could be the last time we see him in action. So show your appreciation there for Paul with another spectacular wheelie as he comes across the finishing line, chased home there by Charlie Powell and Martyn Sturgeon. Race 47 then won by number 86 Paul Hurry. Second number 92 Charlie Powell. And third number 15 Martyn Sturgeon. 20, 41, 47, 17, 25 and 45. So 86, 92, 15, 20, 41, 47, 17 and 45. 1 minute 7.98, the quickest time of the day. 1 minute 7.8. Race 48, Alan Elliott, thanks for the last 13 brilliant years. Going to miss you, mate, Paul Whiteman. This could well be Paul Allen's last appearance behind Paul Whiteman. He is retiring at the end of this season, so the lineup is then 37, 29, 778, 92, 10 and 183. So quite a few that we won't see again. Alan Elliott after this. John Hiscock has already said it might be the last time we've seen Paul out on the grass. We hope not. We cannot afford to lose these quality riders. So can anybody get near Mark Costa? The nearest to challenge him has been Brother Tom all the afternoon. 6 crews on the line for the final race of the day. The big chairs finally all the way to a clean break, and Tom Costa made a cracking start. This Mark Costa made him even better when Paul Whiteman took through in the second place. As Mark Costa leads from Whiteman in second, Tom Costa is in third. Tom Costa trying to get inside Whiteman. Whiteman holding second. Tom Costa has got the third place position. Coming to complete that lap then. Mark Costa leads from Paul Whiteman in second. Tom Costa is in third. Sales is in third. Blondell is in 5. Ian Lee Amos in 6. That's a 6. They start. And doing the chasing there in second place position. It's still Tom Costa who's got the third. They're pulling away from Sales in 4, Blondell in 5, Lee Amos is in 6 as we look to in the chair then wide riding Paul Whiteman has got that second place position. Tom Costa is in third, Sales in 4, Blondell in 5, Lee Amos is in 6 as well. Costa another 2 Mark Costa wins it. Second place goes to Paul Whiteman. Third is Tom Costa. Fourth is Anthony Sales. 5 Clint Blondell. 6 Ian Lee Amos. So show appreciation. I'm sure they'll come round on a lap of honour. So brilliant performance by Mark Costa. Won all the heats. He's won his final as well. Good performance to see Paul Whiteman coming across the line in second place. So give a big round of applause to Paul Whiteman. He's been on the back of Alan Elliott. He's been on the back of Paul Whiteman for many, many seasons now. As Mark Costa and Carl Blythe come round on their lap of honour. Brilliant unbeaten performance this afternoon. Brilliant stuff there from Mark and Carl. Then we got Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. Best of luck to Alan. This is probably his last meeting. Clint Blondell comes round. Made the long trip again from Guernsey. Tom Costa, brilliant afternoon. He pushed Mark the hardest this afternoon. Then we've got Ian Lee Amos and Anthony Salisbury on the far side, who dropped his passenger after the race was completed. The result then of that race is a win for number 37, Mark Costa, Carl Blythe. Second, number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. And third, number 29, Mark Costa and Wayne Rickards. 778, 10, 183, 37, 92, 29, 778, 10, 183, 1 minute 17.88, 1 minute 17.88. So we start off then with the 250 solos. Finishing in third place, Russell Little. In second place, Tim Gregg. And the winner of the 250, this young man is a real class act on that 250. Unbeaten this afternoon again, Jake Mulford. You are next one. Okay, we've got all of the top three. Russell, you must be delighted with third place.
Yeah, really happy with the hard work today. Obviously, had a little off earlier at the top, so just scraped in the final. So yeah, happy to come away with third in the end.
And you've got that comment you didn't have a good choice of gate, so you didn't want to back through for third.
Yeah, I got someone come across me at the start, so I sort of weaved my way through. But yeah, got the first corner and gave chase to Tim and Jake, and just held on for as long as I could.
Well, many congratulations on your third place. Tim, good to see you back in action. Good second place today.
Yeah, enjoyed it today. I felt like I was back on it. It's my fifth meeting this year, really, so I wanted to get a couple of meetings under my belt before next year and try a few different things.
When you and Russell got out, do you think you were going to hold him back?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I maybe had a chance. I led a couple of times over the line, but I think starting out third lap, he came around the outside of me, and that was it. I didn't know where Russ was. He's usually bobbing up the inside, so I was keeping an eye out for him as well.
Any more meetings left? I know you missed the whole lot of the season through injury, haven't you?
Yeah, I want to do next week down at Maidstone, and then that's me done. So maybe a few meetings up at Sunny on the motocross bike over the winter, but that's it.
Well, Tim, many congratulations. Jake, another superb unbeaten performance.
Yeah, it was really good. Struggled in the final.
You went really wide over your first and second lap, and they got it back in front of you, but the third lap you got the measure of them.
Yeah, well, I don't have an engine brake like these lot, but yeah, I did struggle, especially to get the power back down when I went wide.
Are you going to stick on the 250 next year, or looking possibly the 500?
Do a bit of 500 and 250. It would be nice to move up to the 500s, just to see what it's like on the grass.
But overall, you must be delighted with the results since moving up to youth racing.
Yeah, adults are a lot better than youth, a lot more challenging, and this year's been really good for me.
Martyn, Jake, many congratulations on winning today. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, 250s, thank you. Right, we're moving into 350 solos, finishing in third place, Jamie Hodson. Runner-up in the 350s, Martyn Adams. And the winner of the 350s, another unbeaten performance for Ricky Songbird.
You okay, Bob?
Right, we're the top three. Charlie, good performance and a great battle with Martyn in the final.
Yeah, I just couldn't get anywhere near him, missed the gate. Tried my best, but that was that.
Overall, the track is rode extremely well, Ben, the bad weather you were over the week running up to the meeting.
Yeah, it did work quite well. A little bit bumpy in places, but nothing too bad.
You don't see down this neck of the woods too often. Enjoyed it today?
I've been down here quite a lot this season, but yeah, I always enjoy this track, so I come here for.
Morning, Jody, many congratulations. Martyn, another busy and successful meeting?
Yeah, always enjoy coming down here. It's a long way from home, 250-mile trip, 500 round trip, and but enjoy the track, so you come to enjoy the track. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And with the GT1, the FG racing has been a very busy season for you.
Yeah, not too much really, but you know, it's just all of it. I got to make the best of it. It's yes, I'm hoping to retain the FGA title, so yeah, we're all on track for that. So I just like to thank my pit group, Tom Smith and little Sophie for giving me support all day. It's a long trip for them, but yeah, it's been a good trip.
Thank you very much indeed, Martyn. Ricky, on big performance, delighted with that?
Yeah, really pleased. It's been a great day for me. It's been unfortunate for my cousin Mark. Coming from first race, but less racing, I suppose. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been great.
With a good season, you picked up some good results, haven't you?
Yeah, I packed up for 25 years. I couldn't win the Frittenden flyer anything years ago, but I've actually done it today, so results.
So does that mean you'll be racing again next year?
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah, definitely.
Well, Ricky, many congratulations. Thank you. 1, 2, 3 in the 350s. Thank you. Right, moving on then to the upright solos, some very, very competitive racing again in this class, and finishing in third place, unusually not the top, but it's third place today, Tim Kernock. Runner-up position goes to Rodney McDonald. And the winner of the uprights this afternoon, Bob Norman.
Tim, it's hard going today, wasn't it? Especially this pool. Snaking all the way.
Right, we'll grab over the top three. Tim, unusually not the top spot in this class this season.
Found it a bit challenging today, I'm afraid. So, still learning.
You had to lose a couple of times in the final, Tim, didn't you?
I went back to fifth in the final. I thought that's it. We did manage to get back eventually. So, yeah, not too bad.
Very competitive between the three of you today.
Yeah, they're very quick blokes, these two, so we need to get it on really.
Well, and Tim, congratulations. Rodney, don't you racing much at these days with a good performance today?
Yeah, well, last time I was here, I come third, so I've gone up a place and I've got closer to Bob, so that's all right. Next week.
Really tight, there wasn't change between the three there really all day, was there?
No, Bob got a real good start to the final, and that was, yeah, he got me once there really.
Went out wide twice, you looked like you might come through on the inside, but you were just that too quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really congratulations on your second place, Rodney. Bob, good win today?
Yeah, challenging. Track, yeah, was completely different from the beginning to the end. I think the tyre packing made it, yes, better, but hard on the body because the bike just wouldn't give. And but starts were good in the end. But yeah, very challenging.
The choose between the three, in fact, going in the final, you were all on equal points, showing how competitive it was.
Yeah, well that's always good for everyone, isn't it, to watch. If you have someone winning all the time, it gets a bit boring. So I think, you know, with me beating Tim in the last one and Rodney beating me in the second one, it was open. And I think it's just more, really, yeah, what he said, I had a good start and that was a good advantage for me, but the track was very tiring to keep a good line. And I think, yeah, one little mistake and that was over then.
Thank you very much indeed, Bob. You 1, 2, 3 your prize. Thank you very much. On to the left-hand side cars, the next finishing in third place, Alex Bowman and Mark Hopkins.
Not any road this time.
Finishing in second place, Rob Heath and Carl Fish.
Come on, mate, chilly. It's been a bit fresh. It's like summer right from, you know.
And the winner of the left-handers this afternoon, Tommy Penfold and William Maiden.
There's no way I'm just going to push him, no way. Others will go, but I got that far. I'm going to go on in one piece. Yeah, I know. The Gurney competition commence. Hey, Tom? Let the Gurney competition commence. Nice one, Will. Jump over. Come on, Open.
Right, the Penfold Memorial Trophy as well goes to the winners of this left-handers. And looks like there's an envelope as well. So Julie Penfold Memorial Shield and an envelope as well there for the winners of the left-handers today.
We've got enough of these. We want one.
So gentlemen, after a quiet start, things got better today than on.
Yes, very happy. Yeah, we had a few mechanical issues first time before we even hit the track for practice. So massive thank you to Dad. He's put massive effort today, especially to get to the point where
Good scrap for third place in that final.
Yeah, it was some good racing all day.
Thank you, gentlemen. On to Rob then and Carl. Rob, good second place.
Yeah, very good. We always struggle a little bit around here trying to beat these two. They seem so dialed in. I thought I had it in the final and I made a big mistake, so Norway was good. Yeah, they had one mistake.
Let's say you made that mistake, you actually came back at them again in the final, didn't you?
Yeah, it was very close. When we cut back in, we were close to touching Alex. Yeah, it was a good final.
Especially coming down there because the leader was going wide, getting the ropes, didn't get you every chance up the inside, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and on the second to last lap, I didn't know it was the second to last lap. I went wide so I picked it up there, I didn't see the second to last lap. And then I did it for the final lap, cut back and took I didn't see the second to last lap. I saw the checkered flag, so it was a bit late, but there we go.
Not to worry. Gentlemen, we've got a good afternoon for you both.
Yeah, it's been very good, thank you. One of these two would have won it today because we had a bad start and everything. Well done, Swerve. Really good racing.
Crucial made that start in the final, didn't it?
Yeah, and the second and third race we didn't go too well, but not really through the final. Managed to get the corner.
Those are winning the Memorial Shield as well today. Something very special.
Yeah, definitely. Both of them, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. You 1, 2, 3 the left-handers, thank you. Right, you move on then to the 500 sidecars. Finishing in third place, and what an absolute tremendous performance in your debut on a 500 sidecar, Will Penfold and Sam Heath. Finishing in second place, Sean Hughes and Louis Bennett. And the winner of the 500 sidecars is young crew that gets better and better. The biggest win of their career so far. First place, James Hartley and Shane Minahan.
Couldn't put a podium out earlier in the year, could you?
Just wanted to have a share, not you.
Right, we're a very busy and a very successful afternoon this afternoon.
Yeah, it's been brilliant afternoon really, like yeah, never been on the 500 sidecar before. Sat on here about 10:30 this morning, never even sat on one. Yeah, it's brilliant, like Mitch phoned me up about a month ago and said, oh, fancy having a go, and like yeah, today like Mitch and Paul and Sam have just been telling me what to do, and it's been brilliant, it's been great.
Sammy's been very good, hasn't he?
He has, he's got brilliant bike skills, so that makes it easier. And it's similar to the other bikes, so I think he's done well.
So what's the decision for next season? Left-hander, 500 or the 1,000?
We need a bigger van and a trailer to get all three.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Sean and Lee, lads, glad to see you on the roster. What actually happened in that heat when you were over the top?
There's a lot of deep out there, just grab the back wheel and just said piss off, more or less. But we're okay, and well done for James. He's absolutely flying, first season, and well done to Will, because it's his first meet he's ever done on 500 sidecar. He's got there.
Really great performance. You tried really hard to catch them. They weren't making any mistakes, were they?
No, we tried inside, outside, just wouldn't budge. I was trying to get him more drive, other way around it.
Bearing in mind after what happened in the heat, you must be delighted with your second place in the final.
Definitely, just shows don't give up, never give up, just keep doing it.
Well done, lads, thank you. James and Charlie, James, it just goes from strength to strength in the 500 sidecar.
Yeah, but should have given up solos years ago, I think. I'm just speechless, to be honest. I mean, you know, we started the season off, said we'll just have a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, and then we're still here, so it's mental, really. I think, you know, I knew they were honest in the final, and I was absolutely knackered on the last lap, and I was like, I couldn't twist the throttle anymore, and I was like screaming in my head, like, hang on. Mental.
Yeah, he gets better and better, doesn't he?
What's the point in an off-season? I don't know. I was absolutely terrified of Ledbury in April. Like, I didn't even want to go back out after practice, so I don't know. James just forced me. I think I told you before, so yeah, I'm glad now. I'm glad he forced me. I've been dragged up.
Well done, congratulations, top three in the 500 sidecar. Thank you. Well, on we go then to the 500 solos. Finishing in third place, Martyn Sturgeon. Runner-up in the 500s, Charlie Powell. And the winner of the 500 solo, superb on beam performance, Paul.
Well done, Sam.
I'm doing the honours there for Paul. Martyn, another good performance on the track. You look so much.
Yeah, it was hard work, but we set the bike up and yeah, it was a good result in the end.
Rode a bit different today, didn't it?
It did, yeah. But yeah, let's get on with it and that was it.
Delighted with your third place overall?
Yeah, it's good, yeah. Hopefully next year we get on the top.
Well done, Charlie. Good luck to So if you and Martyn might hold you over on that point, we've both got away, but coming down you just squeeze between the pair of you.
Carried away. Yeah, no, you're okay.
You must be pleased, you haven't done too much racing this year, you must be delighted with your second place today.
Yeah, better off being in front of it. No, it's a good day.
Well done, Charlie. Paul, great performance on beat today.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Track was a little bit sticky and wouldn't but you know, it's a good day.
Now then, $64,000 question, is this the end, Paul, or have you got something else planned?
I'm not too sure yet. I have an operation on 1st of December. So yeah, we'll see what happens after that. Just sort my leg out.
Sorry? It'd be handy if he does.
Yeah, that just depends, like, yeah, what happens and the degree of effort I can put into, or want to put into come back. But yeah, we'll see. I'm never going to say never, but yeah, just wait and see.
You keep getting good results, so it must be very tempting to carry on though, Paul, mustn't it?
It's nice to win and to sort of have good races, but now I'm at that age here, there's other things coming along now that you sort of enjoy doing, and Monday mornings aren't so painful when you do those. But yeah, I've always loved riding my bike on grass track, and it's what I've always done since I was 3 years old. So to give that up would be sort of yeah, quite difficult.
Well done, Paul, many congratulations. Thank you, gentlemen. You 1, 2, 3 in the 500 solos. The final awards are now for the 1,000cc sidecars. Excuse me. Finishing in 3rd place, Tom Costa, Rain Records. Finishing in 2nd place, Paul White Lemon, Alan Elliott. And the winner of the 1,000 sidecars, superb on beat performance again this afternoon, Mark Costa and Carl Wright.
Oh no, you go back.
Don't shake his hand.
Right, we're having a word with Tom Owain. Tom, you chased him really hard today. You got the closest to him anybody did all day today.
Yeah, we had some real power, real drive from the heat. Made a bad call for the final and, you know, went backwards a little bit. But yeah, certainly throughout the heats, we catch them.
Wayne, you must be delighted the way things have gone this season.
Yeah, I think coming together, some drastic changes sets us over for the worst.
No doubt this season you have got closer to him than you've ever got to him before, isn't it? That must be, you must be really proud of that.
Yeah, no doubt, to be fair, it's easier out me because he does my engines, so, you know, bit of teamwork going on.
Well done, Tom, thank you very much. Across to Paul and Alan. Paul, it's probably a bit of a sad day for you because as well as losing John Hiscock today, I think I'll hand over to Paul and he will tell you exactly what's happening.
Yeah, this is Alan's last meeting on the grass, but one more on Speedway. But yeah, it's been 13 years, 13 great years, lots of happy memories. Yeah, it's just been a great experience with them.
Alan, a bit tearful, a bit sad.
A little bit. It's always hard, isn't it? It's sort of you race for that long together, and yeah, to give up it's a bit.
Is this for definite because you had a season out and then you came back, I'm sure Paul would be hoping you might change your mind during the winter?
Never say never, but as it is, you never know.
Anyway, many congratulations, thanks for the great pleasure of giving us on the back of Paul over many years, thank you. Mark, great performance on beating again today.
Yeah, happy with it. Can't ask for much more.
Good to have Carl back on the back again today.
Yeah, hopefully we can go into next year and no injuries and have a consistent season, because that's what we're lacking this year.
Oh, you missed so many meetings this year, must be bitterly disappointed.
Yeah, but that's what injury does, so we just have to work through it and I'm back, so it's all good.
And while you've been away, he's still been putting the results together, hasn't he?
I know, it's a bit of a one, ain't it? Don't make me look very good.
Well done, Mark, many congratulations, thank you. You won 2,000 to 3,000 sidecars, ladies and gentlemen.